Ana Maria Rosado, and I will perform for you in this video presentation a selection of works by guitar composers from the 19th century and from our own time. I want to thank the Bronx Community College Concert Series and its director, Dr. Renee Cometa Briggs, for the kind invitation to participate in the series. The first composer that I have chosen for you is Fernando Sor, born in 1778 in Spain, died in 1839 in France. Sor was an internationally active and acclaimed virtuoso, guitar virtuoso, that was active in Spain, London, Paris, and in Russia. He created a large body of works for the guitar, the piano, chamber music, orchestra, ballet music, operas, sacred and secular vocal music, as well as songs in French, Italian, English, and Spanish, of course. Many of the larger pieces, such as the operas and the ballet, are lost, but the guitar repertoire continues to be performed regularly. He also wrote a method or an instruction manual for the Spanish guitar in 1831. And a large number of studies and exercises for the study of the instrument. Sor was one of the pioneers of what is now considered the classical form of the instrument of the guitar, with 6 single strings, and he strove to create a repertoire to match the quality of the music written for the piano and the violin. Sor's Variations on a Theme of Mozart, his Opus 9, was published in London in 1821, where he was active at the time, and is his most popular composition for the solo guitar. Based on the aria O cara armonia from the famous opera The Magic Flute by Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, it is a classical theme and variations, where the aria is the theme, of course, and the melody is treated to 5 different settings, preceded by a somber introduction and closed up by an exciting coda. This type of composition was very popular with audiences in the typical setting of the time, the music salon. This was a gathering at the home of a fashionable member of society, where music lovers listened to the famous players of their day. To play variations on a famous tune was a way for the performers to engage the audience with something that they knew and already loved. Originally called an arrangement, now we consider these works to be original compositions based on previous material. This year marks the 200th anniversary of this brilliant and beloved work that can still enliven a dreary world. Leo Brouwer, born in 1939, is the preeminent Cuban composer of our time. He began his career as a young virtuoso who would write his own pieces as well as perform the standard repertoire for the classical guitar. A hand injury later in life made him focus his activities as a composer, an educator, a promoter of culture, and a conductor of orchestras of international fame and activity. His prolific work as a composer encompasses the guitar as well as music for the orchestra, the piano, film, ballet, all types of chamber ensembles, including guitar orchestras, string quartets, woodwind and brass ensembles, as well as jazz ensembles, and also orchestrations, transcriptions of well-known works by other authors, and arrangements of popular music, most notably the Beatles. Brouwer's large musical legacy is sustained by the quality of his work. His style has evolved from a language based on popular music from Cuba to experimental open forms in expanded tonality, back to traditional forms such as sonatas and variations, enriched with harmonic devices from modernism and minimalism. La Ciudad de las Columnas, The City of Columns, is a 1964 book by Cuban writer Alejo Carpentier, born in 1904, died in 1980, one of the most important members of the 20th century Latin American literary boom that gave us magical realism. In this book-long essay, he elaborates the notion of the column as the defining aspect of Havana's architecture. The musical composition of the same title, La Ciudad de las Columnas, by Brouwer is a complex work written in 2004 as an homage to Carpentier's book and work. It is a non-traditional set of variations where Brouwer sets one of his earliest guitar pieces, Pieza sin título, number 1, or Piece Without Title, number 1, which he wrote in 1956 at the age of 17. He sets it to a harmonic treatment that includes bitonality, or the use of two different keys simultaneously, and bimodality, in which the major and the minor mode are juxtaposed within the same chord, creating a harmonic atmosphere that is familiar yet disconcerting by its ambiguity. The variations are not classical in the style of the Sor piece that we just heard. Here, the theme, or the musical central idea, is reduced to a three-note motif that reappears in all of the movements, sometimes very briefly, gives the whole piece a unifying thread. In this piece, Brouwer introduces the listener to the landmarks of Havana through a paseo, or walking theme, that, stated fully at the beginning, becomes more fragment as a link to a couple of the succeeding movements. In our walk, we witness a hummingbird circling a large ceiba, or silk cotton tree, original to the Caribbean region and sacred to both indigenous and African peoples. We continue walking and we visit the old convent of St. Francis. We stroll into the hectic Bishop's Street, La Calle del Obispo. We experience dawn at the Moro Castle. And finally, we end our day with the retreat, or the bugle retreat call, in the Arms Square, in a reference to Havana's colonial past. Brouwer's music deftly mixes time periods and musical styles, all the while remaining strongly original and compelling. selections for this presentation is music by Cuban guitarist and composer Eduardo Martin, born in 1956, who belongs to a generation that has followed the path charted by Leo Brouwer. Martin, a guitar professor at the Instituto Superior de Arte, Havana's most important educational center for the fine and performing arts, is also internationally acclaimed. His performances have taken him through Europe, Latin America, and the US. And his music is published in many countries and performed regularly by many international soloists and ensembles. Martin's guitar music is beautifully crafted in a conservative tonal idiom and in neoclassical forms, with harmonic references to popular styles and firmly rooted in the rhythms of his native country. The following two pieces for solo guitar are a sample of his large body of work. The lyrical Para Soñar Contigo is a soothing yet intricate lullaby. Son del Barrio, the closing piece of this program, is a rhythmical piece that owes its energy to the traditional Cuban style known as the son, S-O-N. This genre has roots in the music from the Cuban countryside. The famous Son de la Loma, an international hit in the 1920s, whose title means they are from the hills. Son del Barrio is hence a wordplay upon the title of that earlier song. meaning that the word song has a double meaning itself, both the genre and the verb that means they are, or they are from. In this case, el barrio, or an urban working class neighborhood. You can hear many references to the international Latin style of music known as salsa in this piece, a style that owes its very existence to the Cuban son.